All right, this is review problem number 10. This is another normal application problem like the last one, really. According to the testing company, the 2008 ACT reading scores are or were normally distributed with a mean of 21.4 and a standard deviation of 6. Find the first and third quartiles. Suppose someone scores at the 90th percentile, what is their score? And then suppose someone scores a 24, what's their percentile rank? Okay, see if you can work this one out yourself. Press pause now. Well, anytime I have these, the first thing I'm probably going to do is take the mean of 21.4 in this case and store it as M, and the standard deviation in this case 6, store it as S. And then to do the first two problems here are actually inverse norm problems, and the third one is a probability problem. So the first and third quartiles are the values for which 25% and 75% respectively are to the left. So to find the first quartile, I want to do an inverse norm of 0.25 with our mean and standard deviation that we have, and that's about 17.35 will be the first quartile. If I do 0.75 instead here for the input, that's the probability to the left is 75%. That is where the third quartile happens. So the third quartile is 25.44. So basically what this means is, if you made a 17, you're at the first quartile, and a 25, you're at the third quartile. So if a 17 scores better than 25% of the people, and a 25 scores better than 75% of the people. Now suppose someone scores at the 90th percentile, what's their score? Well, again, that's another inverse norm. It's just an inverse norm of 0.9. 90th percentile means there's 90% of the population scored lower. That means the proportion of the population lower is 0.9, and that means the probability that you select a randomly selected person taking the test that their score was less than that is 0.9. So that's the probability. So that's what you put in for your inverse norm with the M and the S, and you get about 29. Okay, 29.08, etc. So about 29. Suppose someone scores a 24, what's their percentile rank? Okay, when you're asking what's their percentile rank, you're saying what's the probability that's below it, that someone did something scored below that. Okay, so this one's actually a probability problem. So it's normal CDF to find probability. So it's normal CDF from, well, you might as well say 0 because there's not a score lower than 0. In fact, I'm not even sure you can get that low. But a score from 0 to 24 should take care of everything less than up to there. And so it's normal CDF 0, 24, comma, M, comma, S, which is about the 66.667 or the 66.7th percentile.